Hello, welcome to this methodology video. We are looking at the preliminary material for the 2026 paper. Of course, that will be in the description and the title. This video is focused on the student loans element of the prelim material. There is a lot on here this year. I can't show it on the screen. We're not allowed to, but I can talk through it. And then I've prepared some practice questions for people to go to. Up on the top of the screen, we've got the thumbnails from some of the playlists to do. Hit the channel, make sure you're going through these past paper questions, having a look at these walkthroughs. Okay, so our first few questions, they focus on once graduated, and that determines what's going to happen with the salaries. So once you've graduated, it says after graduating, the interest rate on the student loan is usually set at RPI plus anything from 0 to 3%, depending on your earnings. So if you earn less than 28,470, the interest rate is just RPI. Anything above that is RPI plus a percentage of up to 3%. This added percentage will start low and then rise in line with whatever you're earning. Now that implies something called interpolation, which appears on A-level statistics in year one, but I've not seen it in core maths, so I wouldn't expect anyone to have to interpolate. So I don't think that we're going to be seeing any questions coming up with the 28471. Anything with a salary in between that and the 51,245. After 51,245, it's capped at 3%. But if you are earning over 28,470, as it says right at the bottom of the prelim material, you will start to pay 9% back. So then the question would then become, how much debt would they have? You'd add the interest on with the RPI onto the debt, but then you'd be taking off the salary contributions as well. So everything would become quite complicated. So I don't predict a question coming up like that. So let's have a look at one of our questions, and this is going to help us to I think, read the table. I think that's going to be a really important part. So it says Samantha graduated from university in August 2022 with a debt of 17,525. Samantha started to work but didn't earn a salary over 28,470. What will their debt be 1 year after graduating? Okay, so I'm going to pause the video, you pause the video, and then have a go at answering. Okay, let's get this answer done. I'm very frustrated because I just recorded myself doing it, stopped the recording, checked my answer, thought I'd got it wrong, deleted the clip, and then actually I had got it right. So a bit frustrated. So anyway, August 2022 is when they graduated, and then in a year's time will be August, oh, my spelling, 2023. So for this period, it says period applied. So we're going to have to use the March 20, let me get this right, the March 2022 value, because it says it's from September to August. So September 2022 to August 2023. And that percentage is 13.8%. Now that's quite a big percentage. We're going to add that onto the 100%, and that's going to give us 113.8%. And as a decimal multiplier, that is 1.138. So that value, 1.138, is multiplied by the debt, 17525, and that gives us, is that correct? Yep, £19,943 and 45 pence. So that's the overall debt that is owed. Okay, whew, that is done, that is correct. Right, next question. This is about Jeff. Jeff graduated from university in August 2020 with a debt of £12,873. Jeff started to work but didn't earn a salary over 28,470. What will be their debt 4 years after graduating? And that's without having that salary above that threshold. Pause the video, have a go, and then hit play to listen to the answer. Okay, so August 2020 means that they are going to be using the March 2020 for year one, 2021 for year two, 2022 for year three, and then 2023 for year four. And this is where we've got to be good with our sort of compounding of percentages, because the 12,873 is going to be multiplied by the year one, the year two, and the year three. Now, the year one is 2.1%, which we can get from the tables. That means we're going to multiply by 0.2 1.021. So I'm going to put that down there. In fact, I might just get rid of that now, and we'll just say that's 2.1%. The year 2 value is 2.9%. Year 3, 13.8%, and then year 4 is 11.6%. So we are multiplying by these values. Sorry, I went quiet there. I had to just write them out. We're going to multiply by all of those values, and that's going to tell us what that debt is after 4 years. We don't need to know what it is after 1, 2, 3 years. We can just plug this in and get that value for all 4 years. So times by that. I'm just putting it all in the calculator. And I've got my answer of £17,176.21. In all honesty, the interest rates on student loans can become quite daunting. My advice is to overpay. So if you ever have set up a payment on your bank account, if you've got £52.50 in your bank account, just send the £2.50 off to the student loans. Every little bit will chip away and it will save you money moving forward. Paying back the repayment plans. We've got a lady called Hayley. I've got 4 minutes to get through this. I think we'll be fine. Hayley has graduated from university and has been interviewing for jobs. So far, 4 offers have been made. Calculate how much Hayley will pay towards a student loan annually, excluding any voluntary payments from each option. So we've got Maths with Lloydie offering $15,750, very generous. Teach Now Academy, Dale's Leadership, and then Mighty Meetings Education Department. Okay, if you could pause the video and have a go. Okay, so we should be ready for these answers. Currently on this plan 2, and that's a plan I was on, you don't pay anything back until you reach 28,480. So for the first 2, it's paying nothing back, which is a bit of a worry. For the second one, Dale's Leadership, we are subtracting the 28,480 from the 3275, which is 4,270, and then we're multiplying that by 0.09, which is giving us £384.30. That's how much is going to be repaid there. So Mighty Meetings Education, the exact same process is going to happen, where we're subtracting that threshold from the salary and then timesing it by 0.09, and then that is £2,926.80 paid back. For me, as a student, as I said, voluntary repayment's really important. Keep throwing money at that student loan. Just reduce that amount of debt as quickly as you can. I think that'd be really worthwhile. That's the video. That's all of our stuff on student loans that I'm going to go through. As I said, I feel that bringing in multi-year questions with a higher salary is going to have to involve the reduction as well. And if you get a question like that, it's going to have a table and it's going to give you real firm instructions of add the interest first, then calculate the deduction and take it away, or it will instruct you to do it first. And that's going to be, as I said, I think really, really straightforward. Right, my next video, this is my first one of my prelim material. The next video is going to be working on taxes, looking at how we can calculate the tax that is applied. That's going to be out soon. All the best for your exams. Remember, pass on the channel. Watch it loads. Just watch it loads. That'd be really good. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.